In a world often riddled with division, that feeling of more stands as a beacon of unity and understanding, honoring the rich tapestry of human experience. Embark on this transformative adventure with Alana as she reveals the hidden depths of our collective spirit and awakens the limitless potential residing within each one of us. Join Alana as she journeys alongside others who have embraced voice within. Get ready to be moved, uplifted, and forever altered as you uncover the essence of the soul's journey, guided by the insightful and compassionate Alana Green.
Good morning and welcome back to That Feeling of More podcast. I just want to come on and share a little bit of an awakened moment. So I know we've all heard, or somewhere along the way, or some of us at least have heard, that we are energetic beings in a human experience in this physical world, right? Like we're souls and spirits inside this body, but we're not really our body. And we hear these things and we're like, okay, what does that really mean? So I was reading You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor this morning, and he was going back just reflecting on some of the previous chapters. We're reading from chapter 5, the abundance. I don't know, something to do with abundance. But anyway, in chapter 5, it kind of reflects on some of the previous chapters. And it talks about this experience of being a energetic spiritual being inside a physical body. So we've gained awareness that all of this, our goals achieved, will happen once we begin to see ourselves as non-physical entities encased in physical bodies. Once we realize that our bodies are nothing other than the physical manifestation of our non-physical selves. I'll give you a second. Once we realize our bodies are nothing other than the physical, as in our body, manifestation, bringing it to the physical being, of our non-physical energetic selves. So really, what we see here in this physical self, this that looks like me, is actually just a manifestation of what I see and perceive of myself to be. We will understand that our body is the obedient servant of our mind, and that the body will move and have the being according to the vibratory rate of our mind. And when I read that this morning, I had a bit of a different experience. I totally felt this pull from my physical human experience to this other, the awareness, the spirit, the soul, the energetic being that is me. I felt the separation of the two. And it kind of is like, I don't know if you guys are gamers out there, but if you've ever played the Sims game, it was super popular more than 10 years ago. Anyway, have you ever played the Sims game? And it's like basically that. What if you could just be in your energetic spiritual self and see this experience happening that you're creating through the expression of your Sims character, you as a Sims character? How would it be different? How would life, it kind of just takes the emotional attachment out of it. How we get so caught up in the physical human experience of relationships, jobs, people getting angry at people, all this kind of stuff. If you sat back and took the emotional connection out of it and really looked at your whole experience, would you really do the things you do? Would you be upset at someone? Would you it kind of makes me think if somebody makes me angry, I just walk away, like on Sims. I mean, maybe some of you are in love with the drama and would get in there and get into the fight in Sims too. But what if it's just an experience, and by choosing a different thought, like you would in the Sims, you're like, oh, I don't like that job, I'm just going to leave that job and go to another job. It would be super easy because you're not attached to it. So what if we remove that emotional attachment? What would that be like? And what if you could just choose what you love like you would in a Sims game? Just wanted to put that out there. Have a beautiful day. Love you lots.
Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining us today on That Feeling of More podcast with your host, Alana Green. We'd love to invite you to connect with Alana and our guests at lifeisajourneycoaching.com. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you can join us on our next journey of awakening.